What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So good to have you here. So it's been a little bit, and I figured since it's October and I just watched Salem's Lot a couple of days ago, and this has nothing to do with that movie, but I was inspired while watching it and said, you know what? There's a good vampire film that you all need to watch. So we're going to dive right into it in this episode of movies you should have seen. Let's go. So we're going back, y'all. We're going way back and revisiting The Lost Boys, uh, cult classic, a film that I loved growing up, and still love to this day. When did Lost Boys come out? Let's look at that. Lost Boys, 1987. Starring, of course, Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, Kiefer Sutherland, Jason Patric, Alex Winter of Bill and Ted, Jamie Kurtz. Lost Boys, classic film. If you've never seen it, you need to watch it. And being that it's October, it's the perfect time to do so. Directed by Joel Schumacher. This was definitely a movie for its time. Not some mind blowing classic film, but it's just enjoyable fun with an element of horror. But it was perfect for the 80s and early 90s. It is a great film about essentially a mother and her two kids relocating and moving into her dad's house, the two boys' grandfather's house, and they moved to this town, only to discover that in this town it is haunted at night by a group of vampires, biker vampires, punk rocker vampires, um, and it's just a really good movie. Now, I know of course there's some nostalgia to it from element for me because again, I loved it as a kid. But even every now and then I'll go back and revisit it whenever I just want to smile and enjoy myself. There's some real funny moments. As a kid, there were some scary moments. Of course, now as an adult, I'm like, right. But as a kid, I really love this movie. And as an adult, I love it. Kiefer Sutherland was badass. Um, this movie inspired me to play. I wanted to learn how to play the saxophone. There is a specific scene where there's a show and the guy's playing the saxophone. If you seen the movie, you know what I meant. But after watching the movie, I was like, man, I want to play a saxophone. Shoot, that looks badass. But I did never end up learning how to play the saxophone. Um, but there's enough action there to keep the movie going. One of my favorite uh, things about the movie is the dog, Nanook. I also, coming up after watching this film, wanted a husky because Nanook is badass and gangster. Uh, the I loved Corey Feldman and what was their names now? The um Frog Brothers, yeah, Corey Feldman and uh Corey Haim. So Corey Haim played the young brother Sam, but the Frog Brothers, Corey Feldman and Jameson Newlander, that's the actor's name. The Frog Brothers, I really like them and the fact that they ran a comic book store and what they know about vampires comes from comic books. But anyways, it is a fun movie and it's Halloween, it's October. Do yourself a favor. If you've never watched The Lost Boys, this is a classic vampire flick. And I really enjoyed it and I think you will too, despite it being from 87. It still is a pretty cool movie to this day. If you are like me and you love The Lost Boys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you've never seen it, I want to know if you've never seen it and if you decide to watch it because of this. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let's talk about it. The Lost Boys, 1987. Yikes. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.